We're hearing from one of the victims of the school shooting in Oakland. That and more coming up on Synced In. Hey everyone, we're tracking new developments in the shooting that happened Wednesday at the Kings Estate campus in Oakland. Police sources tell our investigative unit the shooters had apparently targeted a student who recently enrolled at Rudsdale Newcomer School. Sources also say one of the shooters attended that student's previous school. Police haven't made any arrests so far. We talked to one of the victims who's a carpenter, works for Oakland Unified. He was near where it all happened, installing a trophy case when all of a sudden he says he heard a loud ringing noise and then a bullet hit him in the back of his head. Says a student pointed out he was bleeding bad.
Bro, you're leaking blood really bad. You need to put pressure on that. You're bleeding everywhere. And I was like, man, I'm just trying to get in this bathroom right here because I can't get in because they did a lockdown, so everything's all locked down. I had to get my keys. I'm fumbling. I finally get in there, get into the bathroom, and I managed to get my head underneath the sink at that time. I got my shirt off, and I started using my shirt as a way to keep the blood from going.
Arbuckle says a teacher saw him in the restroom, took him to a classroom, and provided first aid until paramedics arrived. He hopes to get discharged from the hospital in the next few days. Okay, in other news, first responders rescued a person who drove off a cliff along an area called Devil's Slide in San Mateo County. It's south of Pacifica. This happened Friday morning. Footage shows the car on the beach there at the bottom of the cliff. That's about a 500-foot fall, by the way.
Upon investigation, we found the vehicle down on the beach with approximately 500-foot fall. We sent people down to evaluate to see if we had a viable patient. We did, in fact, have a viable patient.
CHP says the driver was stuck inside the car. Crews had to rappel down the cliff to pull the person out. They were then airlifted to the hospital. CAL FIRE says the driver suffered severe injuries. It's unclear if they were life-threatening. All right, shifting gears here. A new area code is coming to Northern California. And yes, several North Bay counties will see the addition. Starting February 1st of next year, the area code 369 will be added to the 707 region. Parts of Marin, Napa, Solano, and Sonoma counties will get that new code. Officials say they're doing this because the 707 area code was projected to run out in late 2023. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Have a great weekend.